I have a ton of roots. This is usually not how long I go before getting highlights, but I have been sick twice in the last 4 months, and it has made me lose a lot of hair. And I am getting married in June of this year, and I care more about how my blonde is going to look because I want to be super, super blonde for the wedding. I care more about how that's going to look for the wedding. So instead of highlighting it the past couple months, I've just been letting my hair grow out and nursing it back to health in hopes that it's gonna grow in and thrive in time for the wedding. So obviously it's not as blonde as I want it to be right now. And I didn't know this trip was coming until last minute, so I couldn't really prepare, but I don't like the way my hair looks down with this line. So I had planned to wear my hair in a slicked back ponytail all weekend. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I forgot bobby pins at home too, so we're just gonna have this ugly hair tie back there. Slicking it back. I love this stick from Amazon. It does wonders, especially with all of my little baby hairs that are growing back from being sick. It really slicks them down. So I'm gonna do this all the way around my entire hairline. Then we take this out of the ponytail again. I'm gonna use my board brush and go over this all to smooth it down with the wax on it to get a really smooth, clean result. Voila! Work on this probably after I do my makeup if it's still popping up. The parts around my ears always pop up. Now we're gonna dive into makeup. I recently got this on Amazon, and I will have it linked to my Amazon because when I was packing, best thing ever. It's a little toiletry bag. Usually when I pack my makeup, I have to pack like 2, maybe 3 different bags just because everything doesn't fit in one bag. This packs so much. And then I usually always have to have my brushes in a separate container and my makeup palette just thrown into my luggage. This has a little compartment on the bottom where I put my makeup palettes and my brushes. I am an overpacker when it comes to makeup. I like to wear a lot of different things. And to have everything fit in one bag, unheard of for me. Highly recommend it. But I am in Chicago in a hotel called Nobu. It's very beautiful here. We went out for dinner last night at a restaurant that was just like literally underneath the hotel, right here. So we didn't really venture out into the city or anything. I was so extremely tired. We came back, ordered dessert, watched Disney, and passed out. I think I was definitely asleep before 8 o'clock. I was tired. Today, I have a busy day ahead of me. Today's like a learning day, so there's a lot of new innovations that we'll be learning about, telling us what's to come with OLAPLEX this year. And then we're walking to like an art and science center nearby, and it's very kind of secret what's going to go on there today. I'm assuming more information and maybe more new technology that's to come. If you saw me open up my bag, there were some red products in there, which red with OLAPLEX has never been a branding connection before. So I'm very, very curious where this ties in, which is hilarious because they told me to wear like black and white, which is their branding this weekend, and my nails are red. Isn't it? Fate. So I'm curious. I'm gonna find out what the red stands for today. And then we're gonna have a dinner with the whole team tonight, which is so nice. I haven't seen the team since we all got together last year for the Pro Collective. So exciting, exciting. Let's do my makeup. So this is kind of like my everyday, how I do my makeup. It's a little bit more minimal than what I usually will do at home. I always mess around with different things. So I never wear the same 2 products like 2 days in a row. It seems to work well with my skin that way. But when you're packing for travel, you can't do that. So I try to be a little bit more minimal with what I packed for travel this time around. So I used the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I really, really like this as like a primer substitute for natural skin days. It just gives a little bit of glowiness to the skin, which I really, really like. This is my favorite foundation ever. It's a BB cream, so it's light coverage. It's so minimal on the skin that it really makes your skin look like skin, which I love. So that is the foundation that I had packed because it really has become my go-to regardless of if I want a full face or just a natural look, because I can build it up or wear just a little bit and it is the most natural looking of all my foundations, and it sits so well on the skin. It feels so well on the skin. I can wear it all day long and it doesn't start to crease or cake like others brands do. Love it. And it's more natural, which is really good for your skin. I just put e.l.f. Sea Bright Putty Primer under my eyes. It's like a little bit of primer for the eyes. It kind of helps me with creasing under there and everything. And then I'm gonna apply LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is just like a color corrector I put under my eyes. Kind of helps my complexion blend together a little bit. Helps erase a little bit of those tired purple under eyes. But I was getting into the face and I really want to get into the eyes first. So I'm gonna be using MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I like this as a base on my eyes. It's really, really nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do on my eyes today. I didn't pack like crazy. What I love on my eyes is a smoky eye. I love my eyes. They're one of my favorite features of myself, and I feel like when I do a smoky eye, it just enhances my eyes in the best way. So I will do a smoky eye. I didn't bring stuff to do like a mega winged liner, which I think with my outfit would have been great, but I didn't want to attempt that away from home, away from my mirror and my normal things. So not gonna do that. I have this little mirror off camera, just in case you see me looking down. So I think I'm gonna go with a gray smoky eye today. Probably gonna throw some shimmer in there just because, ooh, I might not be able to do gray. I didn't pack any grays. Did not think this through. I packed all natural shades. So we're gonna go with a natural smoky eye. Great. Definitely did not think this through. This is what happens when I pack when I feel unprepared. Okay, I need a tissue. There we go. I'm just gonna do my eyes. Thank God I packed that at the last minute. I don't want to do anything too heavy either. I think pinky is the wrong way to go. I'm gonna go with this one. Stop that. So I always always do like the base of my eyeshadow first, and then I go back into my face. So now I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation. And I only pop a little bit on my forehead. I try to just like blend everything together. I love the way this foundation smells too. It doesn't smell like chemically or anything. Always go into the ears and the neck. And I always just like touch the nose, but I never cover the nose. It keeps my foundation looking really natural. And I'm happy with the way that looks. Under eyes, I love this. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I have extremely dry skin, so everything that I use is like catered to my dry skin. So if you have oily skin, these products will not work for you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have extremely dry skin, so I gather towards things that are super hydrating. If they're even just a little bit hydrating, it's still too dry for me. So this definitely would not work on oily skin, but it works amazing for me. Now, if you saw, I put a little bit on my lid, and then I like to just blend that in, and that becomes like my, almost a natural cut crease, and it blends my face in with my eyeshadow, which I really love. And I really just only do the under eyes and the eyes, because I feel like that's enough. I know people do like the center of their face too, and for being on camera, maybe, but this is the way that I do it, and I really like how it looks. I'm gonna go into the contour. I use the Rare Beauty Contour Stick in shade Always Sunny. It's a bronzer stick. This just works well with my tan. I'm trying different sticks though, so I just bought the brand new Rare Beauty liquid bronzers. It just came in before I left, but I didn't want to pack that not knowing how it's going to work. So I've used this many times. I like the way it works. I like to bring it down my neck. I have a double chin, so I always contour under here. Just a nice dewy skin. Rare Beauty blush in Joy. Very pigmented. 1 dot is plenty. I used to use a brush to blot this in, but I found that like there's so much pigment comes off of this that if I use a brush, I look like a clown. So I really love the way the Beauty Blender just blends it all in. Now I'm gonna go to my eyebrows real quick. I thought I brought both of them, maybe not. Eyebrow stick. I'm not great at doing my eyebrows, especially in a dimly lit room like this. Just doing my best. I feel like I've gotten worse and worse at my eyebrows over the years. Okay, so here's what I do. I have pretty bushy eyebrows in the first half. The second half's non-existent. So I use this to kind of marry the first half to the second half and fill in the second half. And then I use the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara, and I brush this over my hairs in the first half. So it like darkens these a little bit and it marries the two together because my hairs are very blonde. It also just pushes my hairs in the direction that they should go, which I like. But sometimes you get a little bit that's too much. That's when you just go in with your wand and brush that out. Perfect. Voila. Brows are done. Now this is a little controversial, but again, because I have dry skin, this is what I do. I go with a makeup spray before I do powder. Let this marinate. I wish I would have brought some oil. Completely forgot my OLAPLEX oil at home. We're fine. Now I'm gonna go back in with eyeshadows and finish the eyes. I always go into the outer corners again because doing the concealer kind of changes that, what I just did. I still want it to come down and be smoky. Smoky. What's the problem with the mask? I like the way my eyeshadow's looking. I'm gonna go into eyeliner and falsies. Also, I feel like this is dried a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with my It Cosmetics pressed Bye Bye Pores pressed powder and just under the eyes and around the lips. Oh, that's what I forgot. And then I want to shimmer. Gotta do that before we do eyeliner. Making sure to get it in the inner crease. Better. We're gonna tip some wing liner. It's not perfect, but it's good for not being home. Wing liner is difficult to do on the go for me. This is the left eye. 1, 2, 3. Butter bronzer. My favorite mascara, Elf Lash Extender, works so well. I always like to put on mascara after my falsies because I have super blonde lashes and curly lashes, and this just like melds my lashes in with the falsies. I forgot this Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I can't believe I forgot to put this on. We tried. I'm gonna use NYX lip pencil in Nutmeg and line eyelids. And then Drip Glass Glazed Morphe in Beige. And that is the final look. I'm gonna go put on my jacket, do jewelry,